stick foundation in the color Alluring. It is like the perfect shade for me. It blends right in to my skin. Do you see this? It's like, it looks like I'm not even applying anything. That's how good. So I'm just, do you hear my daughter screaming and my husband is sleeping? So I'm just like coloring it all over my face. And then I'm gonna take my kabuki brush and I'm just kind of gonna stipple it. So I'm like bouncing the brush all over just to blend the product out, just so it doesn't look like it is drawn all over my face. That's it. Just keep doing this, bouncing it all over, making sure that it looks nice and blended. I even go on my eyelids too, just to make it all one even tone. Okay, so now I have that on, that's it. And I like to put concealer on top and then I'll go in with my contour. So this is a Incognito concealer. So I'll just take a little bit, I dab it right underneath the corners of my eye like that. That's kind of it. I mean, people use it to go down their nose, a little bit here. But I'm just gonna put it under my eyes to brighten, and then I take like a little blending bud and I'll just bounce it over and spread out the product just underneath my eyes like that. So see, we just brightening up a little bit, and underneath we have that stick foundation. That is it. Next up, that's it. Next up is going to be contour. So here is the contour stick. This is the color Soul. And I'm just going to, where you feel your cheekbone, you're just going to run it down halfway, just like that. Swipe down. You can do one swipe if you're fair-skinned, a couple swipes if you need. Same here. You find that bone and just rub it right on. And then my head is a little on the larger side, so I will just contour up here because I'm going to give it a little bit of depth so it doesn't look so long. We're going to bring it down in. Some people like to come down the sides of their nose to give the appearance of a smaller nose, then just do the tip like that. You want the appearance of larger lips. Take your contour and just line those lips like that. You can come down here. I don't typically do this, but you can come down here underneath to give a little shape to your face to really edge out your jawline. And then I'm going to take a smaller kabuki brush, flat. I mean, any brush will do. You can do a bronzer, a blush brush, really anything. So what you're going to do again is bounce over just to blend out the shade so it doesn't look like a line anymore. So you're just bouncing over, and you're gonna come down like right before this pore area. So you're gonna stop right before those pores. So I guess kind of line it up a little bit with your corner of your eye. And see, now you're giving yourself some depth so you don't just have that white monotone face. Same for this side. Tapping it. You never want to rub the product, you want to stipple the product. So you want to like blend out the product without rubbing the makeup around. Again, you kind of came up a little bit past your eye line. Now your nose. This you're just gonna blend it in and just rub the brush down. I used to do this, I typically don't, but just to show in the video, you're gonna again just rub the product out. And when you tap it, bring it down into your neck so it all blends in, and it just helps give you that defined look on your jawline. Then your forehead. So I'm bouncing it over the product. I'm bringing it down a little. As I'm pressing, I'm bringing it down. Same for this side. Blend in that product. So again, it looks a little darker here. So now you're not concentrating on how large. It kind of gives the appearance of a smaller. See what I'm saying there? And your lips. for my lips, I just do this because then I'm gonna put my color over it, but you see it just gives you that little like depth to make your lips look wider. And that is it. If you have blush and contour, I have my blush stick on order because I have no idea what I did with it, but just to show you, let's say here. So just to show you, you put a little bit of blush, do this in like the apples of your cheek, just like that. Then you're gonna take a brush, a blending bud, whatever you wanna do. Here's a blush brush. And I'm just going to, again, stipple like you did with all of the other sticks. Just stipple and go up, up. You wanna bring the bronzer up. So see, it looks like Neapolitan. I've got my chocolate ice cream, I've got my strawberry. And then we are gonna top it off with the highlighter. See, give me that little pop of color. As far as the highlighter, I don't really use a highlighter with these products because they just have that beautiful dewy glow. But some days I do like to go in with my highlighter from my, this is the 3-in-1. But if you have the stick, what I would do for the stick with the highlighter is put some of the stick on my finger like that, and then just tap it right on the apples here, right above the blush. So I'll show you. Let's pretend this is the stick, and I'm just gonna like tap it here. Do you see I'm adding that highlight right there? You'll take a little bit more of the stick, you're gonna put on the tip of your nose, giving that glow. Your Cupid's bow right here, a little bit on this of the stick right here. Same for this side, just tap it right on that apple of that cheek again. Some people like to put a little bit up to you on the center of your forehead. Think of all the places the sun is gonna hit where you're gonna get that beautiful sun glow. So your nose, the top of your lip, your forehead, your cheekbones, that's all the areas that you would put the highlighter. That is how you apply the stick foundation with the contour blush and highlight.